Yo, what's up, guys? I just want to make a super quick guide on how to get all the dragon riding glyphs. So, why you should get them is for dragon riding, you have the skills, and at every skill, you need the glyphs. And the glyphs, you just collect them in the world. And then there's an add on handy notes and handy notes at dragon glyphs, which you can get both on CurseForge. And that shows you position of the dragon glyphs that you have not collected yet. I have currently disabled everything else except the dragon glyphs, and then I've also show completed because I've done this already on beta. But yeah, normally it will only show the ones you haven't completed yet. And in my opinion, you shouldn't get them during leveling. You should just get them once all. So your next alts are fast with leveling with the dragon riding. Additionally, something that can help is the dragon riding UI weaker. I will link that in the description as well as the add-on below. Just a little bit nicer, shows you your glyphs and your speed, all that kind of stuff. It's not really important. But yeah, you want to start here over at the Skytalk Observatory, and the first glyph that you want to get is all the way up there. So you need to get up there, and then I can show you a little bit the main thing that changed a bit about dragon riding, and the one thing that has taken me a while to get used to. So the main spell you want to use during this whole tour is Skyward Ascent, and this flaps you upward, is what it says. The other one is just a flap forward. It's like a sprint. You can use that sometimes if you have overflowing vigor. This is your charges. I've collected 3 dragon glyphs from just a leveling path. It was in the Rested XP guide, so I have, I think, Thrill Chaser, and yeah, by default you get 4 vigor, so that's why you have 4. And yeah, the main thing is, if you don't use Skyward Ascent, if you don't have a certain amount of speed, then it's not a good use. So what you want to do is you want to, ideally, for efficiency's sake, go with a glyph, get some speed, and then use it. And then the best use of this is to combine elevation and speed. So you want to go up in, like, let's say a 50, 45 degree angle, something like this. If you just go straight up, that's not that good anymore. So yeah, let's go do it. Let's get some speed. That's what the weak roll is good for. We have like 500%, then we go up. And then we can press it one more time, get our first glyph, boom, and then we go for the next one. And yeah, and these techniques we'll just employ over this whole route and get all the glyphs. This one is inside here, so you need to go in and then flap up. So it's a little bit harder. So you're gonna get the positioning right, go in here, go insta up, press 2, and then go to the next one. Next one is over this cliff, below a little bit, so we can dive down, around here, boom, then go up again, and the next one is up top on this hill. Now we just want to use our 2 every time we drop below that threshold in the angle that I set, like 50 degree. Boom, like that. And now we want to angle ourselves in such a way that it goes like a couple degrees down, so we get these blue lines. That means we are filling up our vigor with speed. And then if you have overflowing vigor, you can just use it on search forward, just to speed up the whole run a bit. There we see our next one. It's up top. So we got this. Boom, then we go up a little bit and press 2 again. That's the optimal usage of flap up that I have found. The next one, we orient ourselves. It's up here, and I think this one is on top of this hill here. I'm not quite sure about this one. So yeah, just for safety, we go up a little bit, press search upward, and we keep our momentum going. That's what we want to do. So we go here, and then the next one will be left below there. Yeah, that's correct. We can use 1 here just to speed this up a bit. Use another one. The next one will be down here, so we're doing like a little curve around here. So we go down, go in here, boom, press 2 in the angle upward, like we used to, and the next one is up here on this big hill. So here we have to use a little bit of a vigor. I didn't play that too well. I'm dropping below now. That's okay. Go here. Next one is down. You might have picked this one up during leveling. So if you have it, just skip it, I guess, because this is an easy one to get while leveling. This one, boom. Next one is down here. It is pretty far down, so you don't need to use too much vigor, because we'll need a bit of vigor later for this climb here. So this should be here somewhere. There you go. Zack. Next one is on top of this pillar or column, that's what you say, I think. So here is where we want to save a little bit of vigor, because you want to climb up all the way there. So you can drop yourself down a little bit and angle up and then press 2 when you get here. Boom. Now we don't want to lose our vigor recharge. So we're going to keep this momentum up a little bit. So this one might be a bit spicy. Might not have played that too well here, but we can make sure that we get another vigor here. And then we should be cruising. You can see the glyph already. All right, we got it. Now we are a little bit in a tough spot. I didn't play this too well, but it's okay. Soon we'll have enough speed that we recharge vigor again. You can also take a break here and recharge. That's also fine. Just dismount and stand AFK. That's also fine. I think we need to make it all the way up there, so this might be a bit spicy. But we should be fine to make it all the way up there to the mountain in the next zone. Map should change now. But yeah, this should all be doable without much investment into the talent tree. So there we go, next one, boom. And now it should be easy. This was the hard part. Now we're just cruising all the way there. And now the route will be from here, 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 and then we go down to Azure Span. That's the next routes. So we do the usual thing, angle up a bit, press W, 2, I guess, in this case. So here we'll need to conserve a little bit, because this next part is going to be a little bit harder. So I'm not going to use too much here. Down, next one is down, so you can just angle yourself down, and this is just where you recharge. This one is pretty far down. If you see this pond there, that's about where you need to aim with your dragon. And the next one is a little bit up again. So we swoop it up. Use the technique. You can use 2 upwards here. There's some slow people here that I'm overtaking, I think. Next one is pretty far down. So we have pretty good vigor right now. Not quite sure where this was. Somewhere here next to this big tree. Okay. Go, we take it, immediately go to the left. Keep our momentum going. Basically, we never want to really drop below the halfway point on the vigor. That's like our speed indicator. If we're fast enough, we recharge vigor, and that's what we need. The only thing that's a little bit unintuitive is the beginning, I think, when you take off, like that you don't instantly press 2. You can do it while leveling is probably faster. Yeah, next one is here on this tree stump. So I kind of fucked up here, but we just use a 1 here to compensate. Okay. The next one should be on top of a big, next to behind a big tree somewhere. I fucked up. It is down here. Okay, this is the road. Yeah, I kind of fucked up. It's okay. Small mistakes. Go through these trees here and find this one. Should be around the side here. Make sure you don't hit a tree. Should be here somewhere. Didn't show up on the map. It is somewhere there. It is. Yeah, it spawned in late for some reason. It was on top of the thing. Top of the road. Next one is above this mountain, or like shortly behind. We're a little bit messed up on vigor here, but it's okay. So we just go here, take this. And this next one is like to this mountain on the right side, a little bit up in the air randomly. Up there, you can see it. Like they will look more visible to you because like I have already collected them, so I only see the ones that have already been. I see a different animation. You also get like a little pop-up in the feedback if you do collect them on first character. This one is in here, boom. Next one is on top of this part that looks like the weather top from Lord of the Rings. There you go. It's up there, so we can use a flap up here. So we're a little bit low on vigor, but it should be okay. Okay, next one is here, and it's near this big, Staudamm. I don't know the English word for it. So we're just cruising a little bit, gaining some altitude here. We don't really want to use too much because this next climb is gonna be a bit harder. We need to go all the way up there. So this one is here. So let's get it. Okay, we kind of messed up our speed, but it's okay. Next one is all the way up. All the way on top. There you go. Then as soon as we made this, we're fine here. And now we get the one that is like in these trees. All the way down there. Like you can see, even if you mess up a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're like on a glide like this, you can spend like points. Like just spend them, you know. There's some good ones, I think later. Vigor 5, I can get that, I think, right now. That will make it very easy, I think. But yeah, this one, it should be here somewhere. Did I miss it? Ah, yeah. There you go. Okay, next one is up here. That's why you need a little bit of vigor. So remember that you can spend your points. I don't know how many I have because like this is account wide, everything. Next one is up on the third ring up here. A little bit slow on speed, but it should be fine. This is where you can spend, as you just need to make it up because the next part is just going down. Like it goes down along the cliff. So this is fine. This one is here. Zooming in. Now we're just going down. And this one is like, you can just cruise along the cliff and then at some point do a nosedive. Just make sure that when you're here, you have 4 or 5 vigor, because you need to make it up here. It goes up again. So you can see every time it goes down again, you just take the chance to regenerate vigor. And make sure you get this, the 5th vigor. It's pretty good. Like these are not too hot, but I don't know how many of those you can get. But as soon as you can get 5, you should get that. That one is pretty good. So I already saw it. It's off this cliff here. So we get that one. Boom. And then we angle ourselves up again and flap upward. And then every time your mount is like stopping to flap, that's about when you can use the flap again. Yeah, it's up here. Should be on top of this one here. Boom. Make sure you don't hit anything. That's really bad. Yeah, this next one, this next one, I might hit something. Yeah, I don't know. You really need to thread the needle here. So I'm going to search forward. But like I've hit something here every single time I've tried this. It's inside of here. Like I don't know what to do here. Like this is bugged. I cannot do it. It's impossible. So if you made it here to this part, just I don't know, take a chill and get like 3 vigor or something. I really don't know how you cannot hit this thing here. It really looked like I didn't, but yeah, what can you do? Next part, we just need like 2 flaps or something to get up on this hill to get to here. And then here, this is another hard one. I don't know. I don't think you can do it without dismounting. So yeah, it should be easy though. So also like if you have enough vigor and you don't really care, you can also like if you take off, just press search forward and then press upward. Because if you just flap upward with nothing, you don't get the speed. So yeah, flapping in the angle is good with speed. You need speed for that. So that was that glyph. This one here, it's in there and you cannot fly through. You have to fly in. They also not have the biggest hitbox, these glyphs. So I don't know, just land, I guess. Then the next one, you just want to make it to here and then have enough vigor to go up again. So maybe take a chill here again until you have like 3 or so vigor. And then just forward and go upward. And then we're just cruising. Dragon riding probably the best feature of this game so far. with the Thaldraszus, of course. But yeah, always angle yourself in such a way that you don't lose speed. And now we go up here, and we want to go to the second highest tower here and fly through it. That's yeah. And then go here, hopefully don't hit anything. And then from here, we're just cruising down. We're taking a glyph from the other zone that we didn't take earlier, this one right here. And this one is on top of a tower, like it's a little bit above it. It's not quite on top, a little bit above it. And then up after that, we need to go climb up again. So you go here, hopefully you have good vigor here, and then press like in the 45-degree, and every time your mount levels off, you press another one. So that way you keep your regen going. And we need to make it all the way to the top. And don't waste too much here, like have some banked and ready, because this next climb is even harder. You need to make it all the way to that one. So make sure that you have enough banked here on these two climbs, and you play it efficient. That should be fine, especially if you pick the 5 vigor by now. That should be okay. You do this, and then we drop down. Like you can nosedive here a little bit. The next one is all the way down here. I'm not quite sure where exactly it was. I think it's under that bridge. Small bridge. It's above the small bridge. Okay. So let's see how that goes. After that, it's a couple climbs again. So we go up here. This one is down here. And then we climb up to the left to that tower over there. And we just fly through it. Use a search here. Probably search is not good, yeah. Like you see, like every time, like Skyward Ascent is just more these. Okay, whatever. I didn't hit anything there. Like these hitboxes of these dragons are just weird. But the next part is kind of easy, I want to say. You just you picked all of these, so all you want to do is go all the way here. So you just need to make it over this cliff here. Or make it around, I don't know. That's fine. So you can just wait here again for free vigor, it's okay. And then you just drop down, get some speed. And as soon as you see the wind, then you can IM up and flap upwards. That's when it's a good flap. So you just do 2 here, and then you're just cruising downwards. Because the next ones, they're a little bit harder. But it's okay. So this next one is all the way down here above this flight path. So this is most likely this hill. Or is it above this tower? I think it's this tower here actually, yeah. So it's on this tower, and the next one is up here. So it should be like a couple flaps upwards after this one. So a little bit high, but it's on the top, it's fine. The next one is inside, and this one is a special one. It's a little bit harder, but we'll get to that. So we just keep our momentum up. Efficiency number 1 here, and then we just aim ourselves down a little bit. So this one is inside, but it's up top. So you want to come in, maybe not have max speed. Just go in like this, swoop it up, and go down again. That's that one. It's a bit of a weird one, but it's okay. So, and here you just want to conserve momentum because the next climb is pretty hard. So you just need to get all the way to this tower. So this was the first tower. You want to get to the second one. And I think this one is on top. No, it's inside. But it's not a top one, it's just in the middle. Yeah, this one. So we get this, and then we want to just climb up. Efficiency. Every time you see the bar drop below middle, then you can press another flap. And angle yourself like 45, 50 degrees, something like that. So this one is a little bit harder. I don't know how messed up I have here, but it's okay. So you see I angle myself down a bit, so we have the vigor recharge going. The next one is up here. So we want to make sure we have enough juice to get all the way up. This one. Now we need to make it up here. And I've actually never done the very last one because I didn't want to spend talents. But now I have 5 figures, so it should be fine. But you probably want to dismount on this one, next one. So this last one, you're just going to get it and then just land here. And this next one is the last one, and it's all the way up there. I've never actually done this, so I'm not sure exactly how many glyphs you will have available if you have everything. But if you can pick at home a loft, that is the best one to pick. So this is a kind of whatever, you know, like it's just when you're not mounted benefits. But beyond infinity, this is good and this is good. This is not that insane. So if you have access to everything, just skip this. So I'm not sure exactly what you're going to have, but if this is really the last one, you've picked everything else, and you should have this. Like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I have. So just before the last one, get all of this. This is the most important one. And yeah, just get ready and get your max vigor charged. And now we need to make it all the way up. So I've never really done this, so it's going to be quite of an experience. So let's see. So let's get some speed. And then make it up, I guess. I can see it. Should get like 4 more flaps in or something. Ah, it's easy. Boom. And that's how you get it. Then you can just stand here, make yourself a nice little screenshot, and you're a professional dragon rider. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on stream.